Do you often find yourself being your harshest critic? Do mistakes and setbacks feel like personal failures that linger in your mind for days or even weeks? You're not alone. Many of us have grown accustomed to responding to life's challenges with harsh self-judgment, especially in today's world, which emphasizes success, efficiency, and high expectations. When we don't meet these expectations, our self-criticism becomes even harsher, reducing our capacity for kindness and compassion toward ourselves. Bullies are persistent. They constantly judge, relentlessly making us feel inadequate or unworthy. Most of us wouldn't hesitate to defend someone else facing bullying. Yet, we often tolerate and even accept the bully within, our harsh inner critic. We're taught from an early age to be kind and compassionate to others. We naturally support and comfort our friends and family when they're hurting. But why do we often exclude ourselves from that same compassion? The rise of social media has intensified this issue by making it easier than ever to compare ourselves with others. Seeing images of seemingly perfect lives often leads to feelings of inadequacy and anxiety, prompting us to judge ourselves more critically instead of offering understanding and compassion. Furthermore, many of us have tied our self-worth directly to external achievements, performances, and approval from others. When we fail to meet these external standards, we often feel undeserving of love and compassion. There's also a common misconception that being compassionate toward ourselves equates to weakness or self-indulgence. Because of this belief, we choose harsh self-criticism, mistakenly thinking it will keep us motivated and productive. So, rather than pausing and nurturing ourselves during difficult moments, we push harder. But what if there's a better way? The true remedy for this self-criticism is self-compassion. At its core is self-kindness, the willingness to treat ourselves with gentleness and understanding during challenging times, rather than judgment and criticism. Practicing self-compassion isn't about indulgence or lowering your standards. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a friend. In fact, research shows that self-compassion enhances resilience, boosts motivation, and significantly improves overall mental well-being. It's time to change your inner dialogue and cultivate genuine self-compassion. You deserve kindness and support from yourself as much as from others. Imagine a friend feeling inadequate or like a failure. How would you comfort and reassure them? Those same compassionate words should be directed toward yourself. If a friend experiences trouble, our immediate reaction is not to criticize them harshly or label them as fundamentally flawed. If they share that their partner seems distant, we don't dismissively say they deserve such treatment. Instead, we instinctively reassure them of their worth and gently explore how the situation might improve. In friendship, we intuitively use wisdom and compassion, strategies that we often withhold from ourselves. Good friends naturally demonstrate certain behaviors that we can adopt internally. First, they accept and appreciate us as we already are. Any suggestion or encouragement to change stems from a foundation of genuine acceptance rather than from pressure or threats. A friend doesn't imply that we must change or face rejection. Instead, they affirm our inherent worth and partner with us to tackle challenges, knowing the process will benefit us deeply. Moreover, good friends effortlessly recognize and highlight our strengths. They're not afraid to offer sincere compliments or acknowledge what we're doing right. It's remarkable and somewhat frustrating how easily we forget our strengths when faced with adversity. Learning to be our own friend means consistently remembering and appreciating our positive qualities, just as a good friend would. Another crucial aspect of self-compassion is recognizing that pain, struggles, and failures are part of the shared human experience. Remember, everyone faces hardships. You're never alone in your struggles. Just as you'd reassure a friend that their pain is understandable and temporary, remind yourself that your experiences, flaws, and setbacks are part of your growth. Mindfulness is also key to self-compassion. It involves honestly acknowledging our negative emotions and thoughts without defining ourselves by them. Challenges won't simply vanish, but adopting a mindful perspective allows us to approach our emotions with balance and clarity, whether they arise from family, work, relationships, finances, or other life stresses. Cognitive diffusion, a mindfulness technique, helps us observe our thoughts and feelings without becoming overly attached or defined by them. By stepping back and recognizing that thoughts are transient and not necessarily reflective of our true selves, we can respond to life's challenges with greater compassion, resilience, and emotional balance. Changing the way you talk to yourself prepares you to face life's inevitable challenges with resilience and grace, embracing your imperfections along the way. Remember, self-compassion isn't something we achieve overnight. It's a lifelong journey of growth and understanding. Start today. Speak kindly to yourself, embrace your humanness, and cultivate mindfulness. You are worthy of compassion, love, and patience, especially from yourself. Thank you for watching and taking the first step toward greater self-compassion. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this message with anyone who might benefit from a kinder inner voice.